Once upon a time, deep in the heart of a lush green forest, there lived a family of monkeys. They spent their days leaping from branch to branch, swinging through the trees with carefree abandon. The monkeys were known throughout the forest for their mischievous nature. They loved playing pranks on the other animals, and no one was safe from their silly games. One day, as the monkeys were swinging in the trees, they noticed something strange. A thick black cloud of smoke was rising in the distance, and the air was filled with an acrid smell. Curious and a little scared, the monkeys decided to investigate. As they got closer to the source of the smoke, their hearts sank. The beautiful forest they called home was on fire. Flames as high as the tallest trees licked hungrily at the dry underbrush, and the fire was spreading fast. The monkeys chattered in alarm, unsure of what to do. Then, as if emerging from the flames themselves, a majestic elephant appeared. His large tusks were caked in dirt, and his eyes, usually filled with kindness, were now wide with worry. "Oh, my friends," he rumbled, his voice heavy with concern. "Our forest is in grave danger. We must act quickly if we are to save our homes." Without wasting a moment, the monkey swung down from the trees and followed the elephant to the river. The river was wide and deep, and its water flowed swiftly. The elephant, with the strength born of desperation, pushed his tusks into the muddy banks, diverting the flow of the river. He then turned to the monkeys and said, "You are quick and agile. I need you to climb up the tallest tree and drop sticks into the river. We must create a dam to hold back the water." The monkeys, understanding the urgency of the task, wasted no time. They scurried up the nearest tree, grabbed long sturdy branches, and one by one dropped them into the river. Each twig and leaf added to the growing pile in the river, creating a barrier that would redirect the water's flow. As the last monkey finished his task, a low growl echoed through the trees. From the smoke-filled sky, a fearsome lion emerged. His mane, usually a symbol of power, was singed and patchy, and his green eyes blazed with urgency. "I see what you are doing," the lion boomed, his voice echoing the gravity of their situation. "And I want to help. Lead the way." Together, the elephant and the lion walked to the edge of the river, where the water had begun to pool. The lion dipped his head and drank deeply, then returned to the monkey's tree. With renewed energy, the lion began leaping from tree to tree, grabbing burning branches and dropping them into the river. The monkeys cheered, their fear giving way to hope. With each passing moment, the dam grew larger, and the diverted water began to form a small lake. The rising water level caught the attention of the animals who had been hiding in their burrows or had fled to safety. One by one, they emerged, their eyes wide with disbelief and gratitude. As the water reached the burning trees, it extinguished the flames, turning the forest from a scene of destruction to one of renewal. The animals erupted in cheers, their voices echoing through the now smoke-free forest. The monkey family, perched atop their tree, looked out at the grateful faces below. They had acted bravely and quickly, proving that even the smallest of creatures can be heroes. From that day forward, the forest was a little more united. The animals, once separated by their differences, now had a shared story of courage, kindness, and most importantly, friendship. And the monkey family, well, they learned that sometimes the best pranks are the ones you never play.